So do you want to tell us your name?
My name's Barbara Nowotny.
Macy Land.
I'm Sunset.
Miranda Breitbart.
Marjorie Grissom.
Jennifer. My trail name is Turnaround.
Max.
Rowdy.
Colin.
Melanie. So do you want to tell us your name?
My name's Barbara Nowotny.
And what are you doing out here?
I am hiking on the Appalachian Trail.
Oh.
It's something I've always wanted to do.
Tell us a little bit about your trip.
Well, I started yesterday at Springer Mountain and did 8 miles the first day and have done about another 8.5 today. I'm staying at this fun hiker hostel, which is great, so I'm slack packing, which means that I don't have to carry all my stuff with me.
And what's the total distance that you're going to do?
My goal is to do about 250 miles. I'm just walking during the month of June. So I'm taking 1 month off work, and however far I get, that's how far I get.
Fantastic. And what's your top tip for other women who want to go out and do something like this?
I think just have fun. Just, don't try to overdo. Just enjoy the beauty, the nature, and just have a great time.
So what's your name?
Macy Land.
And who are you doing the trail with?
I'm doing it with my dad.
Why are you doing it?
Last summer I worked full-time and took classes full-time, and this summer I decided to see how long I could last.
Fabulous. What's the plan?
Make it to Damascus, Virginia.
Awesome. And what are you loving so far?
I guess the views and the sounds.
Excellent. Any top tips for other women you want to get out to come and explore the Appalachian Trail?
People are a lot nicer and more trustworthy than you'd expect. I think that was my major concern as like a woman hiking a large distance.
Awesome.
I'm Sunset.
Sunset, what are you doing out on the Appalachian Trail?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to hike the trail ever since I was pretty little, so I'm just kind of out here accomplishing one of my life goals.
Amazing. And what's been the plan so far? What have you been doing?
Well, I started May 15th, and I'm planning to go up to Harper's Ferry this year, finish the rest next summer.
Fantastic. What have you enjoyed most so far?
Just getting to wake up every morning and knowing that I get to be out here in the mountains, and I get to even on the worst day, I still know I get to be out here in the trail. I'm not stuck at home in some boring job. I still get to be out here in the mountains. It's just incredible.
What advice would you give for other women who are thinking about the Appalachian Trail?
Just do it and don't be afraid. The thing that I hear the most from people is they always say, one, they ask, oh, you're doing this alone? And then they ask, aren't you afraid? I'm like, no. I'm prepared. I know what I'm doing, and there's no reason why women shouldn't be out here alone. I would love to see more women hikers out here. There are a lot already, but
Absolutely.
always room for more.
Absolutely. What's your name?
Miranda Breitbart.
And say that again. Sorry, what's your name?
Miranda Breitbart.
And what are you doing on the AT?
My dad and I are hiking it. We're only going for like 10 days just to see if eventually we could end up doing a through hike.
Oh,
Just to
fantastic.
see what it's like.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, a lot.
Where did you
Really
start?
cool. We started at Springer Mountain,
Um,
and yeah, it was beautiful.
Where are you going to head to?
We're gonna try to get to the North Carolina line, or border, and we'll just see how far we go though.
And what do you enjoy most at the moment about the trail?
Probably just the views. It's pretty typical, but it's beautiful, so.
And have you got any other advice or tips for other women who want to hike the trail?
Just don't let anyone put you down, and don't let anyone say you can't do it.
Hi, what's your name?
Marjorie Grissom.
And where are you hiking?
I'm hiking from Amicalola Falls to North Carolina, Hot Springs, North Carolina.
Fantastic. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yes, I am. I'm enjoying it better every day as I get stronger.
Tell everyone a
Sure.
little bit more about yourself.
Let's see, I'm a wife. I have a wonderful husband. I have 3 wonderful children. I have 2 grandchildren. And I teach 2nd grade. And I think I just wanted to get away from the daily routine, and I love nature, and get rid of some toxins that I feel like I've gotten from the year,
So what would be your top advice and tips for other women out there who want to go and do a hike?
Probably not to be afraid. I think there's a lot of good people on the trail, and they watch out for you. There's a lot of guardian angels, and so that's one thing. I was real apprehensive, a little bit apprehensive.
What's your name?
My name is Jennifer. My trail name is Turnaround.
Where are you hiking today?
I'm hiking all the way to Hot Springs, North Carolina. We're doing section hiking.
Oh.
I'm a teacher from Lubbock, Texas, and we're planning on doing this every summer, probably for the next 6 years until we finish.
Oh,
doing
fantastic.
The entire Appalachian Trail.
And what have you learnt so far?
What have I learned?
I'm still learning.
Still in?
I'm still learning. I really haven't learned anything yet other than just really don't let all the externals of what you look like, let it go. You've got to let it go.
Yeah.
And really focus on who you are inside and let people see the light of that. But, I've spent too much of my life worrying more about the outside than the inside, and so that's been a life lesson. Just in a week and a half, you have to let it all go.
Let it all go. Fantastic. So what's your name?
My name is Melanie. Just Melanie.
Just Melanie. Melanie, where are you from?
I live in Little Rock, Arkansas.
And what are you doing out on the trail?
Oh, many things. Just trying to find myself. Of course, that's everybody's standard answer. But just doing some self-discovery.
Where did you start?
I started May the 20th. I've taken 3 rest days, and today will be 4 at a very awesome place, as you know, Woods Hole.
What do you enjoy most about walking or hiking?
Enjoy the most. Probably just the surprises. Both like how the trail can like be one way and then be exactly opposite less than half a mile later.
What's been your biggest challenge so far?
I would say weather. But other than that, and of course over time my body's starting to talk a lot.
Yeah. What advice would you have for other women who want to get out on the Appalachian Trail?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Perfect. Hey, what's your name?
Max.
Max, where are you from, Max?
England, south of England, Hampshire.
And is Max your trail name or?
No, Baggins is my trail name.
Baggins. Why is it Baggins?
Because I've been described as a reluctant explorer.
A reluctant?
So I like doing it, but I get a bit nervous. I'm always like, oh, but what if all this and what if? And so yeah.
How have you found the trail so far?
Really awesome. Really awesome.
When did you start?
5th of May.
5th of May. What's been the highlight?
I think just getting this far and doing it every day and like being able to get up and actually do it. We're constantly like surprised that we're actually still doing it.
And what's been the biggest challenge for you?
The first marathon we did, it was exhausting and we had no purpose to do it, and I was like exhausted afterwards. So I think emotional roller coaster, but really cool.
And Max, what advice would you have for other women out there who are thinking of doing the Appalachian Trail?
Do it because there's not enough of us doing it, and also that it doesn't even matter about being a woman out here. It makes no difference. And I think people get nervous. I think people think it's a more frightening place to come as like a solo woman, but I mean I'm with someone, but I think it's a really cool place to come out, and everyone is so friendly and welcoming. You never really feel frightened or worried. So.
Love it. So what's your name?
Rowdy.
Rowdy, where are you from?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Tell us about your hike.
I started on March 22nd. I have taken 3 months to get to Parisburg, Virginia, and then I stopped for a month.
Amazing. How are you enjoying it so far?
I love it.
What's been the best bit?
Oh, all the people I've met.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's been the most challenging?
False summits.
What advice or tips do you have for other women who maybe want to go and hike the Appalachian Trail?
Slow down and enjoy the view.
Slow down and enjoy the view. And where are you heading next, or what's the plan?
The next plan is to finish up working here at Angel's Rest, and flip-flop up to Maine and then walk back and hang out here some more because I love it.
Awesome. What's your name?
Colin Beard.
And where are you from?
I am from Atlanta.
Fantastic. How old are you?
54.
54. Fantastic. What are you doing out here?
Just having a good day.
Awesome. So are you section hiking or?
Yeah, just off and on for a long time. Section hike. But this was actually the last section I had in Georgia.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah.
And what have you enjoyed so far about the Appalachian Trail?
Meeting people, especially ones with accents.
And have you got any other advice for women out there who maybe want to go and do something like the Appalachian Trail?
Oh, no, I don't know. Just do it.
Just do it?
Just do it.
Love it. What's your name?
Patricia Williamson.
Where are you from, Patricia?
Navarre, Florida.
And what are you doing out here on the AT?
This is my bucket list. I've wanted to do this forever and ever, and I'm here with my younger son, Brendan.
Fantastic. How far are you going, or what's the plan?
We're going up to Fontana Dam. We're only going 60 miles in about 6 days, so
Doesn't matter, that's absolutely amazing. What have you enjoyed most so far?
Oh man, the scenery is just beautiful. It's gorgeous.
And for other women out there who are thinking they should do it, what advice would you give to them?
Absolutely do it and just go your own pace. Hike your own hike.
Hike your own hike, fantastic.
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, what's your trail name, Ashley?
Potbelly.
Potbelly, amazing. So tell me what you've been doing out on the Appalachian Trail.
We've been out here for 2 weeks. So before that we were on the Pacific Crest Trail. We did 450 miles there in the desert, and that was beautiful also. So we were seeing the difference between the desert versus the forest.
Amazing.
So.
And what's been most challenging so far?
Challenging is smelling bad is one challenge.
Totally get
Staying
you on that
clean,
one.
I think, is one thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for other women who want to get out on the Appalachian Trail?
Just do it. I mean, don't just think about it forever. You have to commit and just get rid of your job, buy your gear, and just go ahead and do it. I mean, it's not really dangerous. You're gonna be fine. There's plenty of people out here.
And what's been your favorite bit so far?
My favorite part is staying at shelters because you just meet so many different people. Like hiking during the day kind of really sucks, but at night when you get to meet all the different random people who come into camp, they're what makes the experience for you.
Fantastic. Hi, what's your name?
Lisa.
Where are you from, Lisa?
We're from Ohio.
Fabulous. What are you doing out here?
We love to hike, so this is one of our favorite things to do.
And you said you were boondogging. What's that?
That is camping without any facilities.
Oh.
You have to be self-contained.
Oh, fantastic. What are you enjoying most about the Appalachian Trail so far?
The beauty. There's nothing else like it.
And have you got any advice or tips for other women out there?
Just take it slow and easy and hike your own hike.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lisa.
My trail name is Sista, and I'm a veteran, and I'm out here hiking to honor women veterans who sacrificed their lives for this country. My blog is on Facebook, Band of Sisters Hike. Every 100 miles I dedicate to a female veteran who sacrificed her lives for this country before the Department of Defense granted women, what did they put it? Open combat roles for women, which was kind of funny because women have been in combat roles since the Revolutionary War. So this started back in 2014. Presently, I'm at mile 700, so right now, because it's July and we just passed July 4th, I'm hiking for the women who fought in the Revolutionary War. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll read about Deborah Sampson and several other women, particularly her and another gal who actually dressed up as men to join. And there's some other women who fought along their husbands. It's just incredible, the sacrifices that women have made for this country in uniform. And, you know, to kind of be marginalized like that and to say, okay, we'll open up roles, but yet they've been killed in combat zones since, you know, before then. We were taught in boot camp to fire weapons. We were, you know, in Afghanistan and Iraq, they were killed in convoys by IEDs. So it just seemed to me I wanted to do this, to honor them, and also to advocate and add my voice to the growing number of women veteran homelessness that's growing. When they're coming back, they need help, and with the incredible number of military sexual trauma, they're feeling like they can't trust the VA, they can't trust the government. So it's organizations outside on the fringes that are helping. One that jumps to mind is Final Salute. There's also Home of the Brave in Milford, Delaware. I mean, they're all over on the websites. You can find them. And these organizations are out there. And mine is simple. Mine is just every 100 miles, I have a name of a soldier, of a sailor, of a Marine, Air Force, and you know, it's airmen, Air Force airmen, you know, who has given their life for this country, and that's, to me, is important. Also, I've walked for women who've died because of post-traumatic stress. So that's what I do.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's your name, age, and where are you from?
Oh, Marilyn Barker, Anchorage, Alaska, in 73.
73, fantastic. What are you doing out here on the Appalachian Trail?
Visited and came back for a graduation and had worked in a week so that we could spend 4 nights on the Appalachian Trail.
Fantastic. Are you enjoying it so far?
So far.
What have you enjoyed most?
Let's have to think a second there.
No problem.
The bulbs were really pretty. And yeah, that's probably the neatest spot. And I guess the rhododendron tunnels where they just kind of grow over the entire trail and just kind of makes the whole trail look like you're in a little elfin forest.
So what advice would you give for other women who maybe want to go out and try the Appalachian Trail?
Get a Fitbit and get in shape.
Get a Fitbit, get in shape. Fantastic, thank you so much. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Katie.
How old are you, Katie?
I'm 60 and I'm from Massachusetts in the U.S.
Fantastic. What are you doing out here on the Appalachian Trail?
Just enjoying being outdoors and trying this part of this epic journey that I've met a lot of people in New England that have done it and thought it would be fun to try. I work with students and I have the summer off.
So where did you start?
We started in Springer Mountain in Georgia.
Fantastic. And where are you going to head to?
We're going to take it one day at a time and see how far we get, and we're heading into the Smokies now.
Fantastic. And what have you enjoyed most so far?
I think I've enjoyed being in the outdoors and sleeping outdoors and meeting the people.
Excellent. Any advice for other women out there who maybe want to give it a go?
That you don't have to be extraordinary, that this is really, you just have to put one foot in front of the other.
Absolutely. So what's your name?
My name is Gail.
How old are you, Gail?
I'm 71.
71. Where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts, just outside of Boston, a little ways. And, so
how are you enjoying the Appalachian Trail so far?
We're loving it. We're loving it. There's ups and downs, you know.
What has been most challenging?
Let's see. I think medical issues, the foot problems. I've got a little planters going on and some blisters, but other than that, we're soldiering through.
Soldiering through. What advice would you have for other women out there who maybe would like
just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. It's fun.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Amber Bowden.
Amber, where are you from?
I'm from Fort Valley, Georgia.
How old are you?
12.
Who are you out here with?
My day.
Hey, say hi. So is this your first backpacking trip?
Yes.
How are you finding it so far?
Fun.
Fun.
Very fun.
What are you enjoying most?
Everything outdoors. Everything.
Is there anything that you're not liking?
I love it.
You love it, awesome. Now, what advice would you have for other girls out there who maybe want to come and do some backpacking?
I mean, stay strong.
Stay strong, fantastic. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie, where are you from?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
And what are you doing out here?
I'm part of a meetup group. It's a local group in Raleigh. It's called Triangle Hiking and Outdoors Group, and it's the largest group in our area. It has like about 8,000 members, and so we go on hikes, local hikes, and day hikes, and overnight hikes. So this is one of our backpacking hikes. So we have our leader right here. His name is Richard, and he organized this trip, and we're like 8 people. We're doing this loop of about 13 miles, and we're staying at this shelter this night.
What are you enjoying? What do you enjoy about hiking?
I like being in the woods. I like the exercise. That's the only type of exercise that I can do. I tried to do like gyms and all kinds of like running, but that's not like my stuff. So I like hiking. I like being in the nature. I like being by myself, but also among other people and meet new people. So that's what I like about it.
Any tips or advice for other women who want to go out hiking?
Don't be afraid and don't be insecure about being a woman in the woods. One thing I learned was that as a woman, you get a lot of help. Guys don't get help, but women do get help from other women and men. So if you need help, you'll get it. If you don't need help and you're perfectly fine on your own. That's also very cool. And all my friends, when I started hiking, especially when I started hiking on my own and backpacking, they were like, oh my gosh, how you do it? Aren't you afraid? And I said, no, I'm perfectly fine. I'm confident. And all people that I meet on the trail are the nicest, great people that I've ever met anywhere else.
Awesome. What's your name?
Jenny Ellis.
Where are you from, Jenny?
I'm from Fort Barrington, Illinois.
And what are you doing out here?
I'm here, well, my parents were gonna hike the whole trail and I'm just joining them for a section. I really wish I could do the whole thing at some point though. I just love being outside, like in nature and just exploring, and I mean, I love like endurance activities, so.
What's been the highlight so far?
Probably when the mouse ran up my dad's arm and he threw it off and we were like laughing for like 20 minutes.
What advice would you have for other women out there who maybe want to get outside and get outdoors?
It's not that bad. I don't know, it's really fun and it's really beautiful, and why not do it?
Do it. Fantastic. What's your name?
Nancy Ellis.
How old are you, Nancy?
64.
64. What are you doing out here?
I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail with my husband and daughter and getting as far as we can get.
Oh, fantastic. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's fine. We started 2 months ago, but we got in a snow blizzard and went home for 2 months and just came back a couple days ago. So we want to get as far as we can.
So has that been the most challenging thing you've faced so far?
On the trail, this blizzard? Oh, yes.
But you've come back out though, which is amazing.
Yes, because it's beautiful out here.
What do you love most about it?
The people. You get to meet a lot of cool people.
And what advice?
Like you!
Yay! What advice would you have for other women who want to get out on the trail?
Make sure you train before you do it. Make sure your muscles are all toned up and ready for it, because it's very hard. Very hard on your body.
What's your name?
My name is Pat Steele. I'm from Pennsylvania. My trail name is Trail Dancer.
Fantastic. And how old are you?
I am 56 years old.
Amazing. What are you doing out on the trail?
I am section hiking. We have everything completed between here and Katahdin except for 56 miles in Pennsylvania. Hiking with 2 other women. And my one friend lives near Pine Grove Furnace, so we're saving that section to end so we can have a big party!
Fantastic. When did you start the hike?
In 2006.
That is absolutely amazing. Have you got any advice for other women out there who want to get outside and get hiking?
Just do it.
Just do it. What's your name?
My name is Monica. My trail name is Topo, because I always like to look at the topographic maps and see how much farther we have to go.
How old are you, Monica?
I am 66.
66, brilliant. How are you enjoying the hike?
It's very good. It's been very nice hikes so far this year. A couple very hot days, but other than that, it's been pleasant. And,
what's been your highlight?
Of the whole hike? Or,
yeah, of the whole hike.
Probably the White Mountains in New Hampshire and the Mahoosucs in Maine and the 100-mile wilderness in Maine.
And what's been most challenging for you?
The same ones, most likely. A lot of the times it's what I don't expect to be challenging, though. You know, that it might be not that high a mountain, but really, really hot and really full of mosquitoes or something like that, or bad weather.
And what advice do you have for other women who want to get outside and get hiking?
You know, start short. You know, don't push yourself too much at the beginning. If you can do it with friends, that makes it even better. I've been hiking with my 2 friends now for 12 years. We're close to being done. Next year we should be done with the whole trail.
Fantastic, perfect. What's your name?
Mary Ann Evans, otherwise known as 8 Mile Ma.
8 Mile Ma, fabulous. Where are you from?
Newville, Pennsylvania.
And how old are you?
62. No, 61.
61. When did you start hiking?
2006. This is our 12th summer on the trail. 3 weeks every summer.
3 weeks every summer?
Well, this is when I started hiking the AT, but I've hiked since college. So.
What do you love about hiking?
Nature is, you're immersed in nature.
What's been the biggest challenge of your through hike, of your section hike?
I did the first 3 days of the...
I can't think of any real challenges.
That's okay. And what advice would you have for other women out there?
If you love it, do it.
If you love it, do it. So, what's your name?
I'm Songbird.
Songbird, where are you from?
Kentucky.
And how old are you?
18.
18. Tell me what you're doing out here.
I'm hiking with my dad and my brother.
Amazing. When did you start?
May 13th.
And how's it going?
Really great so far.
What have you enjoyed?
so far I've really enjoyed the people. The people have been my favorite so far. Just meeting all the different kinds of people and where they're from and why they're out here, and just their stories are really interesting, and it's been really eye-opening to see a lot of different things from new perspectives.
And what's been most challenging for you?
The most challenging has been the mental aspect of hiking. The physical was really difficult in the beginning, but once I got my trail legs, it was okay. Since then it's just been mentally trying to get through the time, the rain, just everything.
And what advice would you give to other women who are thinking about hiking the Appalachian Trail?
Just embrace the roughness of it, really. I'm not sure. Just don't try to cling to the comforts of all the things that women look forward to, I guess. And just embrace nature.
Embrace nature and embrace the roughness.
Yes.
Love it. Cool. What's your name?
Well, my trail name is Legolas.
Legolas. And how long have you been on the trail for?
I've been on the trail this time around for 3 weeks as of today, but I spent 5 months on the trail this fall.
When did you start?
July 17th.
Where from?
Katahdin, Baxter State Park in Maine.
And how long why did you decide to come and hike the Appalachian Trail?
I felt like doing something awesome.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like I hadn't done anything like really cool for a long time, and I'm like, life is getting dull.
So what's been the biggest challenge you faced so far?
My biggest challenge was actually hitching into town. It's like not that outgoing, not quite comfortable just sticking the thumb out. Fortunately, I made a lot of good friends at the first town, and they were great. They were gypsy camp.
So what advice would you have for other women who are wanting to go and do something awesome?
Well, this is definitely a good way to go about it. It's like there's tons of ladies out here. A lot of them are doing it alone, just like me. It's not that scary. It's like the scarier people are in town. On the trail, people take care of each other. They're nice to each other. It's like there's no pretenses out here.
Want me to move? Only if you want to.
What's your name?
Hi, my name's Rue.
Rue, how old are you, Rue?
I am 54 years old.
Fantastic. And what are you doing out here?
I'm hiking the AT.
Oh, when did you start?
I started April 26th from Grayson Highlands State Park. I'm doing a flip-flop. So even though there's only 275 miles left of Maine, I still have 501.1 miles left after I summit Katahdin.
Fantastic. Has this always been a dream of yours?
It has for about 20 years, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. What's been the highlight so far?
Honestly, my favorite part has been Mahoosic Notch. We just did it today, but that was the funnest thing that I've done on the trail so far. Love it.
What's been most challenging?
That climb. Right after Mahoosic Notch. That was pretty hard. The White Mountains were super challenging. Yeah, I had to dig deep. I had to dig really deep to get through them.
What advice would you give to other women out there who are maybe thinking of doing something like this?
I would say don't hesitate to do it. Just go for it. You're gonna have fears. You're gonna get over it. You're gonna want to quit. You're gonna go through that. You're gonna grow You're going to grow so much and transform so much by being out here. Saying yes to this will be the best decision you ever make. Awesome. Do it.
Just have a great time.
Just do it. If you love it, do it.
If you love it,
just do it.